I first conceived of this film about a year ago, and when I thought of the film, obviously I wanted to do a project with some of my good friends, some people I had done some work with in the past. That was my real motivation, primarily because I trusted them and I had a high degree of confidence that the result would be quite good. And I think in watching the film, it was quite good. If I had to do it again, I don't think I would direct and produce and act and do craft services and be location scout and focus on wardrobe. But the reason I did was because I was so close to the project. I knew so specifically what I wanted as far as wardrobe was concerned, and the way I wanted the performances to come out. It was hard. It was very hard. My favorite shooting day, I think, was shooting at the church. And that may sound strange, but there's several reasons. One, the director of photography, Floyd Diebel, and myself, we both had a lot of cross energy going on because of just what we had to work with that day. A very, very old, 100-year-old church, some great, angles and locations with which to shoot. Just what was laid out in front of us was so compelling as far as and full of choices that I think it made it a lot more fun in the creative process. But I also got to work with my acting coach and mentor, Charlie Holliday, and Charlie and I go back 11, 12 years now, and have a great relationship. And it was so neat to work with him in a film, in a scene that I'm really proud of and happy with.
Cutting. That was great.
Yeah. There was one scene where I had the kids working together. It's the scene where the bully, Jake, was shaking down Norman, the small little kid that seems to always have $5 in his back pocket. And the kids were just in a groove. They had the scene, they had the rhythm, they were doing so well with their lines. And as happens when you work with film, we had a rollout.
Rollout.
So I let out this huge scream. I think it scared everybody on the set. I know the sound guy was shocked. My favorite scene of the film. All the elements came together on this scene so beautifully. I mean, not only the performances in the scene, but the set design, the atmosphere, just the fact that it is a turning point in the film. All those elements came to play. My favorite scene is the bedroom scene that we call Remembering Mom. And that's where, as an audience, you see the full room. You see Joe's reaction as well as the daughter through a mirror effect on the dresser of the daughter. And it's an absolutely great, well-composed shot. Great to look at, and then that transitions into a very, very heartwarming and a very intimate moment between Joe and his daughter. I knew right up front that it was going to be a huge time commitment to do the film, and I knew I was going to probably owe a lot of people a lot of favors after it was done, because these things take time to put together. There's an incredible amount of time and energy that goes into a film like this, but everybody that you see in the credits, gave up their time, and if you start adding up the man hours, it's incredible for what turns out to be 22 to 24 minutes worth of film, the countless number of hours it takes to really do something well and put it all together.